One down.
This week on Kentucky Afield.
Got it.
Hunting season is finally here, and we're in the field as the doves and the lead are flying.
That was perfect.
Next, we couldn't miss out on a once-in-a-lifetime event.
We got a fish here.
So,
Now he's getting real big.
we hit the water during the solar eclipse.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
And don't forget to apply for the quota hunts. It's all next on Kentucky Afield.
Yeah, we got one. Sweet.
Yeah, muskrat?
Yeah.
Good job.
What do you know about that, man? That's a good fish, man.
Nice male smallmouth. Healthy, pretty color.
Cody, here. Find us one more good pheasant, Cody.
As biologists, we catch ducks and we place bands on them.
And it's just a really excellent place to see cottonmouths.
I like it.
What do you think?
That was pretty fun.
Hello and welcome to Kentucky Afield. I'm your host, Chad Miles. Join us as we journey the Commonwealth in search of outdoor adventure. For many, the opening day of dove season this year may have been a wash, but we found a few hours to get out and hit a public dove field. I'll tell you what, I didn't think today was gonna happen. This rain,
Looks like we'll probably, hopefully, dodge it all.
I'll tell you what, we've already, just getting ready, we've already heard a lot of gunshots, so there's some other optimistic hunters out here this morning.
Sounds promising.
I'll tell you what, when coming into a dove field like this, I like to try to, if it's available, try to pick some high ground. What do you think?
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Let's do that.
Where did he come from?
First bird of the year. Wasn't sure this was going to happen today. This is the first time I've ever hunted in a storm that had a name. Harvey's coming through today. You know what? There's a lot of birds flying. It's much better than I expected. I know a lot of the states getting a washout today. We're lucky we're here in Madison County on a public co-op field. Brought our videographer here, Nathan Sangster. This is his favorite activity, to get out and dove hunt.
One down.
You got one, Nathan?
First dove of the year.
Nice.
He's a juvenile, but still eats good.
Nice job.
Let me get my Kroger game bag out.
I'm partial to the Family Dollar ones.
I got an extra one if you need it.
All right, thank you.
All right, Chad, I'm gonna give my age away. I took my first dove 41 years ago, and there's still nothing like the thrill of dove hunting.
You know, and I've heard a rumor about that, and you took it with a slingshot. Is that true?
I'm not that good. Oh, good shot, guy. Every time I shoot a shotgun and smell that powder, it just brings back rich memories of hunting dove and quail with my family down in South Georgia. Got it. Good job.
Got one down. It's hard to have a job like you have and not have some interest in hunting. How many years have you been a videographer for Kentucky Afield?
11.5 years with Kentucky Afield. Sorry, looking around here.
Hey, those are allowed to interrupt. It's not rude for them to interrupt.
I've been working 11.5 years as a videographer for Kentucky Afield Television and consider every day a blessing. The challenge with this job is every shoot I go on, I want to get involved in it, but I don't have enough money to get into that sport.
Man, you're always carrying a camera. This is a little different today. That shotgun feels a little different than carrying a camera, doesn't it?
Oh yes, it's nice pulling the trigger on a gun than it is the camera.
Up a little higher. Those birds are a little low. So Nathan, you live in Shelby County. There's one of these co-op fields that's been there for several years as well.
Yes, I've shot that for about 3 or 4 years in a row, and it tends to be a pretty good field.
They're pretty well spread throughout the state, but This one here is a pretty good sized field, and that one, I think that's 30 or 40 acres there in Shelby County.
At least.
That offers some really good dove hunting. How many acres is this piece of property?
This piece of property right here is only 90 acres.
So how many years have you done this program here now, the dove program?
3 years.
3 years.
3 years.
Talking to some of the biologists that have spent some time out here with you, they're telling me that some of your fields have got as many doves as any of the other co-op properties. So you're doing something right.
That's great.
I tell there's a couple thousand doves using this piece of property.
Great. Yeah, you know, I've been watching it and working it and kind of getting it to getting it ready for my fellow hunters here in Madison County. Yeah. And it's good to do something for, you know, hunters, because nowadays everything's being developed and there's nowhere for anybody to hunt at, to have any kind of other activities to do things like that.
Got him.
Nice job.
Yay!
Nice shot, Nathan.
He went right by me.
Awesome, thank you.
For a person who has never been in the field or is considering going out and hunting doves, tell them a couple tips, a couple things they might want to know as far as what to buy and what to bring to the field.
If you don't like a lot of recoil on a shotgun, I would highly recommend investing in a semi-automatic.
Recoil meaning how hard it kicks.
How hard it kicks on your shoulder there. If you're just getting into it and you can't afford a semi-automatic, which, you know, you can get some as low as in the upper 300s, get you a pump. You may want to start with a 20 gauge. Some say that they offer a little bit less kick, but if you're not a great shot, you may want to look at a 12 gauge because you throw in a little bit more lead up there. For dove hunting, generally you want a 2 3/4 inch, a light load, anywhere from 1 ounce to a 1 1/8 ounce lead shot, unless non-toxic shot is required on the field you're hunting. Number 8 shot or 7.5 shot. They're small little pellets, but you're putting a lot more up there when you're shooting at a moving bird.
And I'll tell you, hearing protection is only important if you want to hear when you're 50. Otherwise, it's...
What was that you said?
Tell you what, I believe the rain's going to end up pushing us out, but I'm very excited that we got a chance to get out today. It's been quite a while since I did not dove hunt on the opening day, and man, this weather did not look good for us.
I tell you what, I'll take 2 hours on opening day than none.
That's exactly right. Nice. That was perfect. Did you happen to wonder how the fish and wildlife were reacting during the total solar eclipse? Well, we were wondering too, so we headed to Lake Beshear to find out. Well, Cody, we're here fishing today because you live close by and it's got big fish potential, but it's not the main reason we're here. We're gonna fish in some very unique conditions today, and we really have no idea what to expect. Today is the day of the total solar eclipse, and we are going to try to figure out what the wildlife and fish are doing during that time.
Man, there's so many variables, and with the moon being over the sun, I think that's a little bit of a variable. So
it's gonna be like fish in the morning, then all of a sudden daylight comes, and then dusk, and then morning time again, all in a 7-hour window.
Everybody loves the morning bite and also the evening bite, so we're going to get to see that a couple of times.
That's a fisherman's dream.
Oh yeah. Got one?
What do you know?
There you go.
Look at this beast.
Oh yeah. Look at him.
Look at that monster.
Hey, broke the ice.
We get closer to the eclipse.
That's right.
Maybe about to happen. It was awful slow this morning. And we've got a fish.
Maybe something's happening.
Uh-oh. Had a fish. Here we go.
Got one?
No.
You do.
Yeah, look at that.
Got you one of them yellow.
Yellow bass. Can you believe that? I hit that thing hit, and I said,
Yeah.
You got one? Nope. Yellow bass. And I will tell you, have you ever eaten these things? Fantastic. They're really, really, really good.
Got one? Yep, got another one. There you go. Got them figured out.
Looks like I know what the yellow bass want.
That's right.
Hey, we're catching some fish. It's amazing how hard these little jokers hit. It hit hard enough you think, oh, I got a good one. And then you set the hook and you think you missed him.
Got one? Got one. Pretty good fish.
I think it's another yellow bass.
You sure?
Getting bigger.
Pretty good fish.
Hold on, we got a fish here. Now he's getting real big. I don't know what this is, but it's a big fish.
Easy. Come off.
Nope.
Nope, still on.
Come up out of that brush there. I have no idea what I've got here.
Probably got catfish.
It may be.
Catfish. Look at that catfish.
Look at this flathead.
Oh my gosh.
Good Lord have mercy. we got about a 15-pound flathead on here. And I first thought it was yellow bass. It was swimming right toward me. It picked that bait up and swam it right toward me, and I had to catch up to it, and then he realized he was hooked, and he got real big. Come on up here, we'll show you the Eclipse.
Yeah. He choked that thing. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, he choked
alive.
He choked it. Almost.
Lord have
Big
mercy.
slime. That's a good one there.
That is a good one. I'll tell you
job.
Didn't really know we were coming after those. And I can't believe that I caught those 2 yellow bass, and when that thing hit, I said, wow.
Another yellow bass.
I've got myself a yellow bass, and then it swam right to me, and then, man, when it went down, I realized I had something nice.
Hey, fish are starting to bite.
Yes, they are.
I mean, they're bass, but they're some type of fish is starting to bite.
Now, I'll tell you what, when you're bass fishing and you're pulling a crankbait and one of these jokers hit, you're in for a ride, especially on 10-pound test. Man, that joker. Welcome to Holiday World, Splash and Safari. The big bass are biting. Well, Cody, we've had no cover, and it has been hot and rough, high pressure all day. But we're about 5 minutes away now from getting some cover. It's gonna be cover of a different kind. We're getting ready to get a moon cloud. The eclipse is just about ready to start.
Here we go, right here. Pretty good fish. Holy cow, what does a bass look like? Would you look at there?
What do you know? We caught one. Nice job.
I feel like I know what a fish feels like now.
I'll tell you what, these fish a lot of times school, so there could be several back
Oh
here.
yeah.
We're literally minutes away from the beginning of this eclipse, and you caught a fish. I'm not going to say that the fishing's better just yet, but we've got about 3 hours to prove a theory that maybe the fishing is getting better.
Maybe so. This is our first real keeper bass this morning, so hopefully good things to come.
And we have an evening coming up and another morning just 2 hours from now.
That's right.
So who knows what may happen.
That's right. Oh, I see it. That is pretty neat.
I feel like I might walk right off the front of this boat on accident.
I know.
Wow, that is pretty cool.
That is, you can see it.
I don't know if that's enough to make the fishing better just yet, but something is happening.
Yep, something is.
The amazing thing is that I really cannot see the moon other than the part that's blocking the sun. I can't see the rest of it at all.
We just caught a fish, so hopefully things will get better.
Only one way to find out. Can't see anything with these jokers on. Oh gosh, here we go. He's running with it.
Yep, pretty good, decent fish. Oh, it's decent, they ain't that. Oh, catfish, are you freaking kidding me?
The catfish are turning on.
Look at this, that's crazy. Look at that.
So apparently, so far the takeaway, 20% coverage on the moon over the sun, good for catfishing, not so much for bass yet.
You didn't realize you were gonna be on a catfishing trip, did you?
While he's out, let's let him view the moon. Go tell all your friends.
Never would have dreamed that would have been a catfish.
So Cody, how many years have you fished here?
I've been fishing here since I was about 10 years old.
So close to 20 years. And how many catfish have you caught while bass fishing?
Maybe 3.
We may catch that many today. And big uns.
That's right. At least we're catching fish.
I tell you what, for all those trophy catfishermen out there, I'd be back here on 2024.
Exactly.
Catch you. Make plans now.
Pulling a drag, isn't it?
Oh, that's a good one. Oh. The Eclipse turned it into a stick. Kind of like a pumpkin in Cinderella. That was really a good fish. Here we go, fish. See him, Phil. Oh, it come off. Spit it right out there, didn't he? I think we're, what, 20 minutes out?
Yeah.
We're about halfway there, maybe a little more with coverage. He just got a bite. We just missed a fish, so hopefully it's gonna trigger him. It's almost like it's dusk right now. It's just getting, you can tell that it's getting darker. Can you tell with your glasses on?
Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit hazy anyways. And there's 4, 5 balls of bait back here. You hardly ever see them way up on top like that, like almost out of the water. You know, you look at all the other bait balls, they're not like that. Look at them down there. I mean, there's bait everywhere.
Oh, wow. Now we've got a half crescent. Pretty obvious to tell by looking at the sun from here on Beshear that the moon's gonna completely cover it. It's just about wiped it out right now.
It's like peaceful out here. I think the wind's died down.
Wow, it's barely a sliver now. It looks like we're about 2 minutes from dark if I had to guess.
Get out your black spinnerbait.
It's about that time. Wow, it's a weird color outside now.
It is. It's still humid, isn't it? Really humid out here.
I'll tell you what though, it's getting dark fast. We're only gonna have 2 minutes of total darkness. So I went ahead and put this nighttime spinnerbait on here. It'd be really cool to catch a fish on a nighttime spinnerbait lure in the middle of the day, in the dark. Man, it's getting dark
Quick.
fast.
It's gonna get completely dark now. That's awesome. Look at the horizon over there. Oh, that's awesome. Listen, did you hear that?
What was it?
It sounded like a coyote. Man, it is dark. Wow.
Pretty cool. You have to turn the lights on your boat. I knew they said it'd be totally dark for, 2.5 minutes. You hear all the stuff, but when you physically see the night the night come in that fast, it's pretty impressive.
You can see stars now.
Wow, you can see some stars.
Look, there's a star right there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow. Now look how fast it's getting
I know.
light. So we talked about how quick it got dark, and it's getting light incredibly fast. Oh my gosh. To experience how fast it got dark and how quickly it's turning day, pretty amazing.
Yes, it is. Like I said, I thought it'd be a little different, but to experience this is, it's pretty neat.
I'm glad we made the trek down here in your backyard.
So I appreciate y'all coming down. I was hoping we can catch more fish, but.
Well, we did do something pretty unique, and that is catch 2 pretty good sized catfish while bass fishing, which is pretty odd.
Yes,
I mean, I've done that before, but not 2 in the same day.
Not normal, for sure.
Now let's check in and see who's catching what and where in this week's fishing report.
This is Jeff Crosby with the Central District Fishing Report. Black bass fishing continues to be fair to good at many of our area lakes, such as Taylorsville, Harrington, and Gist Creek lakes. Plastic baits, creature baits, pig and jig combinations can be productive when fished around shoreline cover, but always look for the shad in those lakes to find a few fish. At Taylorsville, the channel and blue cat fishing continues to be very good, using cut shad in about 8 to 15 feet of water, especially fishing around the edge of river and creek channels. Finally, fishing in neighborhood program Finns Lakes is another opportunity to catch a few channel catfish this month on night crawlers, livers, or any type of commercial stink bait bought at your local sporting goods store. So grab a pole and enjoy some great summer fishing. Hope to see you on the water.
In western Kentucky, down at Kentucky and Barkley Lake, it's fall fishing season. So it's that time of the year that I like to say rocks and docks. So I'm looking for some rocky shoreline, some stuff that maybe steps off pretty quick into deeper water. That's where those bass are going to be hanging out. And then also around some docks where you've got enough water. It's still kind of sunny out. It's still summery type conditions, and so those bass may seek those docks for a little bit of shade during the day, and so rocks and docks is what I think of. As for crappie, they've all kind of moved back out. Again, that lake level falling has pulled them out to the secondary ledges below the dams. Still some good catfishing going on. Dip you up some shad. They like the live bait or some cut bait is good for those blue cats. Well, this is Paul Reister, and I hope you find a good day to go fishing.
This is Rob Rold in the Northwestern Fishery District. Our two reservoirs, Rough River Lake and Nolin River Lake, are both at summer pool and surface temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. And with the little bit of cooler weather and cooler water temps we've had, the bass fishing seems to have picked up just a little bit from what it has been this summer. Anglers have been catching some nice bass on swim jigs and chatterbaits back up in the creeks. White bass, still a few scattered jumps going on early in the day. And at Peabody WMA, the bass fishing's picked up there a bit too. And anglers there are having the most success using some topwater baits on the strip pits early and late in the day. Catfish still active on our reservoirs and small impoundments. As always, please remember to wear your life jackets and be safe on the water.
Don't forget, September is the month to apply for Kentucky's quota hunts. And there are some good deer hunts out there. So here with Scott Farrell, we're at Kleber WMA, and this is the quota hunt.
Yes.
For 2016. Tell us a little bit about how many hunters we've got today.
We got 122 checked in right now. We drew 176. We had like around 311 apply for this hunt.
Okay. So the quota hunts have been going on in Kentucky for a long time, and this is a great opportunity for someone who doesn't have a piece of property, or if you just want to go out and experience a new piece of property, to put in for these WMA hunts. But that's not the reason we do it. We do it, obviously the opportunity is good, but it's for data sampling and our deer population control measures, right?
Right. We're an archery-only management area. So we have 2 firearm quota hunts each year. The first weekend of November, the first weekend of December. That provides hunters that don't have private property that they can hunt. They can come to a WMA if drawn and have an opportunity to gun hunt for deer. And that helps us also reduce doe numbers, help manage the herd a little better on the WMAs.
What do you think about our quota hunts here in the state of Kentucky?
Hey, it's a good opportunity.
Well, you got you a great doe. This will be great for the table.
That's right.
And congratulations on your doe harvest.
Hey, thank you a bunch. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Nice deer. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You done this quota hunt in years past?
First time.
Okay, first time. It is their buck tag if they harvest a buck.
Yes, it counts against the statewide tag. When we had the bonus buck tags, a lot of bucks that probably wouldn't normally be harvested were getting harvested. And since we've done away with the bonus buck tag, we're seeing people being a little more choosy. We're seeing better bucks being harvested. And you know, people want to save that buck tag, that one buck tag that they have for a nice buck if they can get it.
There's a lot of WMAs across the state of Kentucky. I think that we've got somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 WMAs with quota hunts on them. Almost 4,500 hunters are going to be hunting WMA properties. This gives us a really good opportunity to get a good biological sample throughout the state.
Yes.
Hey, we got a deer coming in. We've been sitting here. Let's check it out and see what we've got. Now let's see who else is out there having fun as we check out this week's ones that didn't get away. Here we have Sybil Beal of Pendleton County, Kentucky with a really nice 8-point buck that she took with a Horton crossbow. Nice job. Here we have Scott Greer with a 21-point non-typical buck from Wayne County. You heard it right, 21 points. Nice job. Here we have Terry Wilson and Cliff Epperson with a nice 30-pound flathead catfish caught at Knife and Fork Creek. Nice job. Here's a nice fish taken by Jacob Armstrong. It is a largemouth bass from Harrington Lake that weighed 3 pounds, 10 ounces. Nice job. Here we have 2 turtles that were caught by Bill Warner and Samuel Keister from Kenton County, Kentucky. Nice job, guys. Here we have Hunter Oliver with a nice 7-point buck that he took with a crossbow while hunting in Warren County with his dad. Nice job. Now here's a really impressive buck by Caitlin Oliver of Warren County, Kentucky. She was hunting with her dad and she took this with a bow and arrow. Congratulations. Now here we have a nice Caldwell County deer taken by Mitchell Green, 11 years old. Took it while hunting with his papaw. Nice job. Here we have the white ells from Mercer County. From left to right, we have Lou, Ben, and Erica, all with nice deer taken during the deer hunting season. Congratulations. Here at Kentucky Afield, we've been spending a lot of time in the woods this September, and I hope you've been there too. Join us next week and you can check out our first 2017 archery deer hunt. And remember, hunting and fishing on private property is a privilege. Always ask permission and thank the landowner. Until next week, I'm your host, Chad Miles, and I hope to see you in the woods or on the water.